Hi everyone, and thanks as always for joining me this week. Today I want to share a fun technique that is called Assert and Obliterate. I first learned this technique with charcoal and white acrylic paint, but in this video I decided to just use black and white acrylic paint instead. But you can feel free to try this with any black and white mediums that you might enjoy. So here you just see me creating some marks. I taped two paintbrushes together so that it would give me less control over the outcome, just making things more interesting. And then I keep switching my tools around, and you see me working with a color shaper at this point. So I'm just trying to keep my shapes interesting, and I'm not really thinking too much about where I'm placing things or what I'm doing. At this point, the painting is almost dry. I cut out all the boring parts of me drying all my black marks with the heat gun, but even after drying it for what felt like forever, it still wasn't dry enough for the next step. So here you see me come in with a large piece of craft paper, and I'm trying to pull off any wet paint that might be left on the canvas. So now everything is mostly dry, so I start painting over all of these black marks that I just made. This is going to create a texture that will really contrast nicely with my next step. I'll talk about my next step a bit further on in this video, so just keep watching. After drying the white paint, I pull out a thin paintbrush and I create a few random lines on the canvas. And after that, I really start to go to work adding more black paint to it. As an expressive abstract artist, I rarely get to sit down when I work, so it felt really relaxing to just sit there and enjoy the moment. And it was only a matter of minutes before I was in the flow. Assert and Obliterate is a dynamic approach that encourages you to explore. It's all about pushing boundaries and just embracing change. And you do that by allowing your painting to just evolve naturally. By creating bold marks and erasing them again, you can create a dialogue between what is visible and what's hidden. And even though some marks won't stay on the canvas, their presence will still influence you to create your next move. This technique can also be used with colors, and as many colors as you like. I just love keeping it simple. So as I was moving forward with the black, I knew that a second layer was going to be really hard for me to do. I got way too attached to this painting way too early in the process. So I've set it aside and I'm going to be waiting for the day where I'm either sure that I want to keep it as is or I find the courage to keep going with it. Either way, I'm sure I'm going to be happy with my decision. All right, then. I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you got this far, drop me a heart or leave a few words because it kind of gets lonely here on YouTube. And if you haven't already, just feel free to subscribe because your support means the world to me. All right, until the next time. Bye.